so I've been playing Sonic Forces. I played it last night, but there is one other game that came out alongside Sonic Forces that's kind of like, well, you know how like about a generation and a half ago, Sega would do this thing where they would release a big console Sonic game and then there would be a handheld Sonic game to go with it. So you had, let's see, you had Sonic Colors, and then there was like a Sonic Colors game on the DS. Then there was Sonic Generations, and then Sonic Generations on 3DS. Then Lost World, and then on 3DS again. Seems like they've done that again, but this time it's not for a handheld console. This time it's a mobile application, and I thought it would be fun to check that out real quick. Just before we do that though, I need to quickly set up the hotspot for this, because I think it needs online access, and that could cause issues for the internet if I connect onto the broadband, because you know, the internet on here is not very good. So let me just quickly do that, and then I'll turn the capture on. Connecting to the hotspot. Connected, good. So, like I said, it's a mobile thingy-bob. I'm not going to make this a standalone video, by the way. This will just be part of the Sonic Forces thing, so just consider it a little bonus. Realistically, I think I'll only be playing it for like 5 minutes just to show you what it's like. Also, it's kind of like an experimental thing. So with this right here, this square that just popped up, this is my Chromebook that I've had for a couple months now. It's a little, it's basically a Google laptop, and it's kind of cool. It's a little neat, relatively affordable piece of tech. DJ told me about it. I got it quite cheap, refurbished, for about £100 or $140. Not that much more than £100, so all in all, pretty good. And I figure this can actually load up Android applications, so I'm going to try loading it through this. So I've got the tablet sitting next to me. It's propped up on a gooseneck. If you don't know what a gooseneck is, just Google that. The Sonic Forces. I don't know how well this is going to... Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought something went wrong there. It's fine. I don't know how well this is going to work with the HDMI capture, but it should theoretically work fine. Right, it does work, but the game audio is really quiet. Hang on a second, I think I know why that is. Okay, that's a tiny bit loud, let's turn that down a smidge. Okay, that's about cool. That's about... yeah, that sounds about right. So, basically, from what I understand, this is basically meant to be a new version of like that Sonic running application, Sonic Run or Sonic Dash or something. It's like a Sonic running game. But this game has a difference. It's focused on multiplayer, where you play competitively with other people. So that's why I need the internet connection, because you connect to other people and play like 4-player races with other characters. I did one match because the game sort of forced you to do one match, just as a tutorial sort of thing. So I guess I'll do a few matches. Hang on a second, why is... I'm connected to the hotspot and yet OBS is shitting itself, what the hell? The stream might have some problems because it's starting to drop frames for some unknown reason. I can't really fix that. So I guess we're playing as Sonic. I haven't changed the character yet. I think you have to unlock characters. So left and right swipes left and right. Swiping up is jump. And swiping down is like a dash. Not a dash, but the slide under gaps. Also, I'm going to suck at this because I've had no practice at it. See, I played like the original Sonic, what was it called? Sonic Run? I played like the original version of it where it's just like go through the levels, but I've never played much of it. So I don't have like the most experience with this kind of game, but I like the fact that there's a multiplayer version of the game. There's another Sonic in front of me. Also, you've got power-ups there, I can see at the bottom. So I don't know how well this is going to look on the stream, it might look crap. Guess I won't be able to look at the chat as well because I'm looking at the tablet screen as I'm doing this. I'll look at the chat in between races. There we go. Oh, we came first? Nice. I'm surprised I actually came first there. Like, this is my first real time playing this single player. Not single player, sorry, like, playing against real people. Because the tutorial race is just like against CPUs and it practically guides you to first place because it shows you how to do all the stuff you need to do. So I guess you unlock other characters as you go on. Unlock in 3 hours. Oh, well, there's your free to play. It's a free game, by the way, so there's your free to play stuff right there. I'm guessing once that bar is filled all the way, you unlock Charmy B. So that's going to take a while. Oh, there's another aspect of you know free to play games. So there's advertisements. Got to make that money back somehow, I guess. I think I unlocked Omega by doing the tutorial. Yeah. I guess I could try him. I mean, for a mobile game, it looks okay. But it's basically the same thing, just only multiplayer, but a multiplayer-focused version of it. Which I guess some people would enjoy playing. This is not something I'm going to be playing that much outside of the stream. I just wanted to show it because it's related to the new game. New tracks unlocked. Temple Gate and Sunset Bridge. How do I select tracks? Well, it's cool that the Chromebook is running this fine and I can connect the Chromebook to the capture card via HDMI out, so I'm kind of pleased that that's running fine. One of my friends suggested to me that I should stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links because I've been mentioning that recently and I've been playing that on my tablet and my phone. So I don't know if that's something I'll do. I don't know how many people would be interested in that kind of thing. As addictive as that game is to me, I imagine it's a game that's going to be really boring to watch, so I don't think I'm going to even bother streaming that. But it means I can stream other things as well. I can stream other games on here that, well, if it runs on here, I can stream it. So yeah, I don't know how to pick the other levels. I don't see an option for that. I'm looking around. I guess you unlock it, or... See, I thought it said I unlocked it, but I don't see the option to select the other track unless it's like random. Right, so OBS dropping frames, that wasn't actually this connecting to the internet, it was connecting to the hotspot. OBS just happened to shit itself at that moment. Oh, there's the other stage. Yeah, I guess it's random what level you get. Worthless consumer models! You know, I feel like E103 Gamma, or is it E103 or E102? The one from Sonic Adventure? I feel like he got the short end of the stick when it comes to like Sonic continuity. Because in that game, spoiler alert, he dies at the end of it. And at the end of Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow supposedly dies as well. But he was so popular they brought him back. But Gamma never came back, and it's like, okay then. And yet we keep seeing this fucking Omega character, which is basically a carbon copy of Gamma. So like, I kind of feel that sucks. What does the Motobug do? Oh, it's like a red shell, I think. It just sort of sends it out to the person in front. I mean, it's not bad. Like, for a mobile game, this is decent. I can see some people getting really into this. E102, that's the... Do you know what's funny? Like, because of the way I'm capturing this, the picture is actually rotated 270 degrees in order for you to actually see this. Like, see if I get rid of this and bring this up. This is how it actually looks on the TV screen. Like, when it's capturing through the capture card. Like, that's how it's supposed... Like, that's how it's looking on this TV screen. So I had to, like, rotate it so you could see how it looks on the tablet screen. So yeah, I forgot to mention this, the Chromebook. It's like a Google laptop sort of thing that runs on Chrome OS. So you're wondering how can you play tablet games with like a keyboard? The answer to that is you don't. You actually fold the keyboard all the way back behind the tablet screen and it becomes like a tablet, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1 sort of thing. Like for £100 / $150-ish, it's actually a nice little piece of technology. Stupid adverts. Guess I'll do a couple more races. I don't know if I'm going to do this for that much longer. I would rather just move on to the main game. It was more to show you what it looks like than anything. How did I change back to Sonic? So yeah, there's all the unlockable characters. For people wondering what other characters there are, there's Amy, Charmy, Classic Sonic, Knuckles, Silver, Tails, SBO. Basically all the characters we've seen in the story mode so far, and Zavik at the very bottom. I'll do one more race, and then I think I'll do the actual game. Simulating visuals. Not sure how one simulates visuals. Also, while I'm playing this, the microphone might sound a bit weird because my mouth is not in front of the microphone. Like, I have to turn my head slightly away from it while I'm looking at the screen. So if you're wondering why it sounds a bit weird, that's why. Because I'm not speaking into the microphone exactly. But I'm close enough to the microphone that it can still pick up what I'm saying. Ah, somebody went right into that ice ball. See, I'm not really one who plays mobile games all that much. Like, the most I played of a mobile game is Pokemon Go. But recently I've been getting into Duel Links, which is actually a really good game, really addictive. Oh, I thought that was like to speed up there. Oops. Yeah, the first time I booted this game up, it forced you into the tutorial and it shows you how it works, but you don't get a chance to change the graphics options, and it was set to high by default, which basically chugged this tablet to hell. Like, it was really, really laggy. I changed the graphics settings to low and now it runs super smooth. So yeah, if you change the graphics settings and then it becomes really playable. Fuck. We got this. I wonder how many people are playing this game, to be honest. Like, there's got to be a few, but how many are we talking? I can't imagine it being that many in general. So each chest just comes with a little bit of experience for each character, and then once you unlock it, I guess. Rather, once you fill the bar, you unlock it. Yeah, I don't feel like watching that, especially since this just slaps an advert on afterwards anyway, because sure, let's have an advertisement. That's the one thing about free-to-play games that really annoy me. Duel Links doesn't do that, Pokemon Go doesn't do that, but yet we get Sonic Forces Speed Battle, I think this is called, and there's fucking adverts at the end of every race. It's infuriating. So there you go, that was that. So I think there's been an update for... I think there was an update for this last night, I'm not sure. But there was also a standalone DLC download that I did not know until today, and that basically contains the Persona costumes that were absent from the main download. So for some reason you had to download that separately, but it was free, so I downloaded it. So I can't really complain if it doesn't cost anything to download the Persona stuff. So we have the Sega costumes, we've got the Shadow costumes, and we've got the Persona 5 costumes. So that's a good thing. Oh, hang on a second, I need to re-enable something so you can see that. Hang on a second. Nope, that's not the one. There we go. You know, I've got to say though, actually 1 second, sorry, I need to move windows around before we begin again. I've got to say though, the character creation in this is a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun creating Jailbird. I mean, look at that. Look at all the customization options of Sonic Forces' character creation. And he looks fantastic, like, he looks great, doesn't he? Like, he's probably the best thing that's come out of this stream. He might end up becoming the stream mascot. Also, check out all the colours. All the colours of the rainbow. It's a shame you can't make him a different colour for every feather he's got on his body. So, welcome back to the stream properly now, and we're now going to continue Sonic Forces as soon as I can get the game to start. Controller, please. Gotta love it when controllers don't work. That's always the best. Yeah, I think I need to restart the game. It's recognising the keyboard but not the controller. This happened with a different game and I don't know why it's doing that. I thought I fixed the big picture problem that was causing the controller confliction. Maybe if I restart the game it will actually fix itself, so apologies for the issue. Let's try that one more time. Yeah, he's way too cool for school. Also, hi Forbic. Yeah, when I've been playing South Park: The Fractured Butthole, I've had problems with the controller working as well. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's the game. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, when you buy the day one editions of Sonic Forces on consoles, the Persona 5 costume comes with it. Like, you don't have to download it separately. On Steam you have to download it standalone from the actual download. There we go. We good. You can now use the Persona 5 costume. Why don't we actually check that? Also, why is the game behind the taskbar? Hang on a second. I'm trying to fix... the taskbar is taking priority for some reason over the game window, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's weird. Yeah, hang on. This is just kind of annoying that it's doing this. Taskbar settings. How about we automatically hide the taskbar, please? There we go. Okay, now it's working. Just having no luck with the game right now, yeah. Actually, the game runs fine. Like I've had no crashes and stuff like some people have been having. I'm just having stream technical issues. But yeah, it seems to be fine now. So let's have a look at the Persona 5 costumes. Also, there's our character there. Jailbird. Gonna have to try those other things. Nice. I'm guessing... I'm going to take a guess and say that this is the Persona 5 glasses. Also, we didn't check those out, like these... What do you call these shades? Like there's a name for them. And there's that. I much prefer having no glasses on this character, so we're not going to bother with that. Shutter shades, that's what they're called, thanks. It's something like that. Yeah, I don't know which one, if any, is the Persona. In fact, let me check the picture of the Persona costume for reference sake, because I do have a picture here. Right, so it's not the gloves, it's the shirt, the pants, and the shoes. Hang on, let me see what the shoes look like again. I've got a picture here, so I'm just checking it. I think it's that one actually. And this. Oh yeah, he's looking swag now, isn't he? I'm going to go back to the bodysuit. And the... See, those are supposed to be monkey feet, like, because it's the II costume set from Super Monkey Ball. But it almost looks like discoloured bird feet, so I'm just going to say that it's discoloured bird feet. Like, if it was a few shades closer to yellow, you would not know otherwise. Did that change something with his... Yeah, I changed his headgear, let's get rid of that. So there we go, there's Jailbird. I'm going to stick with this for now. I kind of like this design. See, I've grown attached to this design in the last 24 hours. So I don't really want to change it yet. Well, let's see, cube. Turns an enemy into a cube that drops rings when broken, creates platforms even in midair. Locks onto multiple enemies at the same time using clones. Grants invincibility and draws nearby items to you. I think we tried the hammer in the demo. I'm not going to bother with that because it's kind of clunky. I'll give this a shot and see if that's any good. Also, for people who didn't check this out, there's a rental service where you can basically try other people's creations. So it just picks like some at random online for you to try. So yeah, there is that also. But I'm going to be playing as Jailbird for the most part. Probably for the whole game.
I need a status update on the people who couldn't evacuate in time.
SBO here. We're engaging enemy forces and can't search for civilians right now.
The fighting is too fierce for us to help out as well.
Sounds like you're our only hope, rookie. Rescue is
Also, weren't we in this level not that long ago? It feels like I'm doing the same level over and over in this game. Maybe with slightly different layout, but it's like that we're coming back to the same location is what I mean to say. So yeah, last night I was a little bit unsure how to feel about this game because I wasn't super crazy about it. So I think I've sort of figured out a little bit of sort of articulated a little bit better how I feel about the game since then. It's not bad. In fact, it's competent. It's fairly good. It's got pretty good like mechanics. It feels good. Doesn't feel broken. I think it just feels underwhelming more than anything. Especially since I was like a big fan of the Sonic Generations game. I think I might have said it last night as well. I expected this game to do a little bit more in general. But what is there is not too bad, and the game is a budget price Sonic game, so I guess even they might have knew that it was not going to be perfect. But it's still entertaining to play, even if part of that entertainment is making your character and just sort of self-inserting them into the story. The avatar levels are a little bit uninspired though, like it's mostly modern Sonic minus the speed. And using the R trigger to do like your weapon thing. Like you get different weapons to select from, and I guess there's a bit of variety there, but other than that it's mostly just it's mostly just standard fare. There we go. Level complete. Hang on a second, need to check OBS to make sure the audio levels are fine. So the game audio is going to be quiet while I check that. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Good. Good, good. I'm hoping it sounds fine on the stream. This is a pet peeve of mine when it comes to PC games. I cannot stand PC games where the audio just... like, the game will continue playing in the background, but the audio will just go dead silent the second you're clicking on another window or alt-tabbing away from the game. Like, I fucking hate it when games do that. Like, it's very... like, I know games aren't designed for streamers first and then casual gamers second, but it really helps for streamers if they would make the games not do that. Because it kind of destroys like the flow of the audio. Like, say like I have to alt-tab to check something, so I alt-tab, game goes silent, then I alt-tab, and then the game audio comes back. It really bothers me. Like, it's a huge pet peeve of mine. I don't know how other people feel about that. Also, I think this is a Mega Drive backpack to go with those shoes I got. Sailor hat. VR goggles, I guess. Straight gloves. And a pair of shoes and a bodysuit of sorts. Mission complete. Earn honours as a bird. So yeah, a bunch of missions you can also complete to get additional stuff. I imagine if nothing else, it's got a really good completionist aspect to it. Yeah, I did do that level of Shadow, that's right, because we did the Shadow campaign, a little bit of that. I might do some SOS missions and see what those are about, like maybe they're like modified versions of previous levels, or like new missions. So what's next? Stage 15, Sunset Heights. Right, before we do that, why don't we... how do I get rid of this again? Right. I guess I'll check some of those SOSs. Let's go to Death Egg. And yeah, you go to Death Egg quite early in the game. This isn't like very late game stuff. Like, you go as early as like the first hour of the game. In fact, they'll look Stage 4, Stage 5 and Stage 6 all take place on the Death Egg. Right, received an SOS signal from the Resistance. Hurry to the SOS stage. Right, in red SOS missions, use the avatar that sent the signal to clear the stage. You can use the Wisp on as well. In green, the avatar that sent the signal has a rental avatar to clear the stage. In blue, use Modern Sonic, Classic Sonic, or an avatar. Okay then. So I guess we're using the avatar for this one. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to beat the level or if I'm supposed to do something else.
Our other forces are busy dealing with enemies.
Oh, we're playing as the mascot.
It's up to you to save Sonic.
What's his name again? Buddy or something? That wolf guy that appears in like the promotional trailer for this game. Only he doesn't have glasses, but he's the same colour, he's the same species. I guess you just beat the level with this character.
The prisoners are being held in a kind of internment facility. Sonic is probably there too. Security is tight, so stay on your toes.
Nothing in this room either.
We're still trying to fight our way out. They've got us pinned down. Looks like this place was used up until recently. It appears that many of our brethren were held here.
That's one more thing Eggman will answer for.
I was trying to see what was up there. Never mind.
They're on high alert now.
I sense Sonic's presence. He's close.
Cool lag there, game. Fuck. I don't know if the stream caught that, but it lagged there when we got into that sidestepping part. So yeah, I don't see what the difference is, except for change of character. Use a burst wisp on in an avatar stage. Clear one SOS mission, right, so we did do the SOS. Oh. Another one of those masks, a monocle. What are those kind of shoes called? Like Mary Sue's or something? Some sort of weird high heel kind of shoes. It's weird. It's weird seeing that on a Sonic character. Clear stage 4 with an S rank. Oh look, we get even more stuff. Like I said, this game just showers you in customization. Like, at every single corner will just be like, here, have 1,000,000 item pieces. Enjoy! And I suppose that's a good way to encourage people to come back and replay levels just to get more customization for their avatar. Right, so let's do the next level then. Stage 15, Sunset Heights.
When the plan is completed, we'll all be wiped out.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. Normally, I just laugh at an Eggman plan. He's already conquered most of the world, so... What's this plan of his?
Hey, I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under attack! Shadow is tearing through our troops. We need reinforcements.
Shadow. The last time I saw him, he was fighting for Eggman.
That doesn't make sense. Why would Shadow help the enemy?
Perhaps he's being controlled by that strange power. Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so I think this level is going to be different, but it looks like everything, almost every level takes place in this city. And visually it gets a little bit repetitive, like because of that.
We can keep them in check, but not for long. That'll work.
You remember how in Sonic levels there used to be a variety of like different level landscapes and scenery? That's the one thing I loved about Sonic Unleashed. Like every major area you go to is themed like a different part of the world.
This many Death Egg robots? Come on, seriously?
I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
Listen up! Shadow has been sighted. Apparently he's traveling above the city at high speed.
Yeah, when you go in 2D mode, you kind of feel a bit slippery, like that. Nice. I thought that platform was going to fall a lot sooner. That's the thing about modern Sonic that bothers me a little bit, like when you go into the 2D segments, it doesn't feel as solid as classic Sonic. You remember this stage from the gameplay trailer? Yeah, I think I remember this as well, actually.
The last sighting was just up ahead. Be careful, Sonic.
Oh, there's Shadow. Long time no see, Shadow. Long time no see, Sonic. Didn't we get that t-shirt with the trippy pattern, or is that a different colour? Like you said, stuff for days. I mean, look at this. Even more. What's that? You think you've had enough? Here, have some more.
Alright, Shadow, what's the deal?
I don't like Shadow's voice in this.
Control!
Oh, wait, two Shadows?
Another Shadow?
It's Shadow's Shadow.
He just disappeared. That was a fake. A fake? How?
Yeah, I don't like Shadow's voice in this game. At least when he talks, like, it doesn't sound the same.
Can create virtual reality projections. They have mass and form, but no heart and soul.
I can't really describe it, that it doesn't sound, it sounds weird. Like, I think they've recasted most of the voice actors yet again. But they keep doing that with like every other Sonic game. It's like, let's just get rid of all these people and let's recast all the voices except for Sonic and Eggman. I'm glad Mike Pollock is still around to voice Eggman, by the way. Like, he's doing a fantastic job. The current Sonic voice actor is also good.
Virtual reality? So all those familiar faces that were part of Eggman's army?
Replicas. The problem is, they may not be real, but their powers are as formidable as the originals. According to Rouge, Infinite can create unlimited numbers of them.
So fight after fight, he can just keep cranking out counterfeits?
Exactly. As it stands, there's no way we can win this.
Of course we can win this. We always do. We just haven't figured that part out yet.
One thing I have to say about this game, and it's not necessarily something I like about the game, it's just something that intrigued me from the start. The fact that the game... Is it still Roger Craig Smith as Sonic? Which one is that again? Is that like the 4Kids one or the Sonic Adventure one? I don't remember. I don't actually remember the name of the voice actor who's currently doing Sonic. But he's been doing it since Sonic Colors, I think, was the first game he did the voice for Sonic. When they recast like all the 4Kids voice actors. So, one thing that intrigues me about this game's story, like... Oh, Roger Craig Smith is the current voice, right, okay. So yeah, one thing that kind of intrigues me about the game's story, like, going into it, is the fact that the story starts off where Robotnik's pretty much taken over the world and you're a resistance group sort of fighting back, so it kind of reminds me of Sonic Sat AM, but so far story-wise, it's not executed anywhere near as good as the actual Sat AM show. I just like the idea of like where the enemy has already taken over and you're like sort of fighting back as a resistance group. So I don't know what to do next. I guess I could do an SOS mission, since there's one there. Oh, it picks one at random, that's how that works. Just a generic green burb, or a parrot. Google says yes, apparently, that he's Roger Craig Smith. Also, welcome to Chemical Plant Zone. I bet you could recognise it among all this brown and grey. Oh wait a minute, we're playing as Jailbird? Wait, what was that thing there that was saying that we... Was that the one we're to rescue? Also, I need to change this weapon back. I prefer the flamethrower. I get they go for a certain look. Like, I get they're going for a certain look, like that the world is kind of like looking a lot more grim because Robotnik / Eggman has successfully taken over the world, therefore all hope is supposedly lost. At the same time, everything looks really, really dull, colour-wise, like it's not got any rich colour palettes. It's mostly just greys, browns and greens.
It's carrying supplies. I don't think it's armed or anything.
Like, the most colour you see is during that forest zone that we did last time. Also, you like QTEs in your Sonic game? Have some QTEs in your Sonic game. Oh fuck. So, the first time I saw that QTE, you can press the button at any point between that circle closing in and the button the circle actually being on the other circle, and it will still let you pass. But instinctively I was thinking, oh, it's a Sonic game, you have to, and it's a QTE, so you've got to press it as fast as possible. But then I found out you're actually supposed to press it on the circle to maximise your points. Like, if you watch the previous part of me playing this, you'll just see me mashing the A button the second it appears on the screen. And that was me just coming off of like Resident Evil 4, where it's just like QTE Central. Oh, there's a bird character there. Hang on, LT. I can't do it right now. I'll do it after this. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance. Yeah. Oh well. Did they make a fun failing animation for the quick time event? I don't know actually, I should have tried. I could replay the level and see what happens. This game has no extra lives, by the way. It's kind of like Mario Odyssey where you don't lose any lives. You don't lose anything in this game actually, like there's no cost for you. Besides like your S ranks, like there's no real cost to dying. Ooh, swanky. A nice little fringe there on the front. Right, well, I guess I'll replay that level really quickly just so that I can check that out. Should only take me like, what, a minute just to get back to that QTE. So yeah, I haven't failed a QTE since you don't have to press the button as soon as possible to advance. I mean, you could do that, but don't need to. So as far as QTEs go, it's not really that infuriating. It's basically just there for points. I think it's a worthwhile detour. It's for science. Yeah. If it's for science, it's worth doing. Like, we need to do it for science. Yeah, those parts there where you like swing on that, that's automatic. I can't really not swing on that. If the other part, you just do a homing attack and then you swing onto the nearest floating orb that you can swing onto. But that there was automatic because that was like part of the that was like scripted. Right, we're almost back at that part. Just another. Yeah, here we go. Right, so this time I'm not going to press anything, and we're going to see what happens. Also, look at his eyes. Look at his special eyes. They should have put a QTE there as well. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. That was very anticlimactic. I mean, he did fall, he just didn't fall to his death. I thought he was dead there. But, whatever. I'm not going to bother with that SOS, I'm going to advance. Next episode.
Listen up! We just got word that Eggman's forces are undermanned at his headquarters in Metropolis.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan. This could be our only chance to take the city.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis. I'm calling it Operation Big Wave.
Who cares what it's called? What's important is to have a well-thought-out strategy.
I thought up this strategy in about a minute and a half. We're going in hard and fast. We're not gonna stop till Eggman's army is destroyed. Sonic is busy fighting Shadow, but the rest of us can do this. We've got the strength and the spirit to win. There's no finer group that I'd want to fight with.
No offense, Knuckles, but I don't think you're the best person for warfare tactician organization.
Ha! Great speech! Let's give Eggman an old-fashioned beatdown.
They have more in sheer numbers, so the idea of a quick, focused attack isn't bad. We also have Sonic. I mean the other Sonic. So I have no doubt we can do this. Also, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be able to send the other Sonic home. At least I hope so. This is all new territory for me.
Okay, let's head straight for Eggman's HQ. Time to save the world, people!
Capital City. This looks a little bit less bleak compared to the other levels. Like, because when it's not a city on fire, which we've seen like 20 times by this point, it's very dark and gritty looking places. This looks nice. Oh fuck. What the hell? I didn't know I was supposed to land there, I thought that was automatic. I forgot to change the weapon again. Oh, hi, Infinite.
Activate the Phantom Ruby. Make them wish they'd never been born.
Stay calm. What you're seeing isn't real.
It's no use. Our troops are scattering.
It's no use.
This is
This part's kinda cool though, where the gravity just like goes upside down. Was Metropolis and Sonic Heroes, some variant of it I think was in that. I can't remember what it was called, Great Metropolis or something.
Eagle Squad. We're caught in enemy crossfire. Snake Squad requesting reinforcements. This is Fox Squad. We can't hold out much more.
80% of our forces have been wiped out, and we've lost contact with the rest.
One flip of the Phantom Ruby switch and everything falls apart on us.
The rookie is our only hope now.
Whoa. Yeah, I think I'm hallucinating really badly right now, like in this fucking game. I just realised what was going on there in the backgrounds.
This is Eagle Squad. We're caught
I was so focused on my character I didn't realise what was going on behind them.
reinforcements. This is Fox Squad. We can't hold out.
But yeah, watch the background this time and you'll see what's going on.
And we've lost contact with the rest.
One flip of the Phantom Ruby switch and everything falls apart on us.
The rookie
Right,
is
right
our
there over to the
only
left.
hope now.
You see that?
We can't go on like this.
As much as it pains me to say it, the best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
Oh fuck. Can't do that thunder thing because I don't have the thunder wisp on equipped. No, that looks pretty normal.
Our big wave has washed out.
We haven't lost. Let's fall back and regroup.
I have to say the gameplay's getting a little bit better now, like the level design's actually picking up a bit. Up until now it's been sort of that was a much more enjoyable level compared to the other levels. Oh god. Oh god. There's another striped bodysuit. That looks like fucking Muffet shoes up there. So yeah, I didn't get an S rank there because I died at least once. I think that's how modern Sonic games work, because if you die once then you lose your chance of getting an S rank. Right, versus Infinite. I guess I'll do one more SOS and then we'll go for that. Didn't we do this one? Oh fuck, I didn't change the wisp on.
Our other forces are busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best.
This will only take like 2 minutes.
You to save Sonic now. Find him.
Also, it seems you unlock like bonus levels beyond the main campaign levels, so I might check those out as well. Like those might be like good challenge levels. So that thing right there with the grappling hook where he just kind of like turns around using the grappling hook. Like he hooks onto something and then just sort of slides around. I don't have any real control over that. It's not like Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Generations or Colors, where you can actually perform like a drifting, a corner drift thing. So for the Avatar character it's purely automated, and for Sonic he doesn't even have the ability to drift cornering. Which is unfortunate because I thought that was a really cool idea that was in that game. So yeah, I've done this level how many times now? Like 3?
Looks like this place was used up until recently.
It appears that many of our brethren were held here.
That's one more thing Eggman will answer for.
Oh, no, 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 no. Never mind that then. Right, so I haven't been in this upper path. And that's what's up there, it's just a ring.
Uh-oh. They're on high alert now.
I sense Sonic's presence. He's close.
Sega camera. Oh, look at that. We got a construction hat in both Odyssey and we got one in this. Right, I think I'm going to change that wisp on because I'm not a fan of the gravity thing. I've unlocked a few other ones. What's the difference? Oh, these ones have got passive abilities, right. Apply a protective shield, collecting rings increases speed. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Right, boss fight I think, versus Infinite. Let's do this.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge. Huh? And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. I'm going to fight and die here, or run away in fear again.
Hey, don't be scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Yeah, you got this, Jailbird. Show him what for.
I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well, at least the fear and pain will end.
Just before I start this, I'm having problems with the Windows taskbar, so I need to completely remove it or close the thing that's causing other things to happen. So hang on a second till I do just that. Yeah, sorry about the sudden interruptions, Windows is not cooperating tonight. Right, there we go.
Must be a straggler you have left behind. The strong will always vanquish the weak. You have only your own frailty to blame.
Oh fuck, what's going on? I can barely see what's going on with that effect. So I guess when I get hit by his particle things, I get stuck in this for a minute. Shit. Not doing very good against this fight. As long as I'm holding on to one ring, I should be okay. Ah, the physics! Yeah, like I said, you're very slippery and slidey when you're not classic Sonic, like there's very little inertia. Or rather, there's very little friction on the ground. I thought the second I would let go of that movement button, like as soon as I stopped moving, it would just sort of stand still. But you fucking walked right into that. It's kinda hard to describe until you play it yourself. phase 2.
It seems behind that fear is a spark of defiance. And those eyes, I feel like we've met.
Yeah. Yeah, he just slips and slides all over the fucking place. Oh, come on.
You must be a straggler.
I get it's supposed to be disorienting when the colours do that, but it's really hard to fucking see where all the enemies and stuff are. Especially the little grenades that those little cannons shoot. Like, you look at this and tell me that that's totally fair, that I can't fucking see anything. At least the rings respawn. That I'm thankful for. I do wonder who Infinite is.
Well, it seems behind
Oh
that
shit.
fear is a spark of defiance. And those eyes, I feel like we've met before.
Shit. Ah, I didn't know he was going to dive bomb. Some of the bosses have been very hit and miss in this game though. Not sure how to feel about this one in particular. Fuck. I like the first Infinite fight that we had, like the last time I streamed this. Like that one was fun. It was short, but it was fun. Ugh. I'm going to stay close to the rings just in case I get a hit. There we go.
I underestimated just how desperately the feeble cling to life.
God, that took a while. That took me 5 minutes. Well, didn't take me 5 minutes per se, it's just when you die, the timer doesn't reset, so I think maybe it took me like 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes to beat that boss, like, without the deaths. Candy corn drill. There's another pair of Mega Drive shoes. And Knuckles. There won't be a Sonic game without and Knuckles.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now. Killed. This will be goodbye. What? How is is this possible? It can't be. How did you... No matter. They have only 2 days left. Let them contemplate the inevitable till I end this once and for all.
Well, apparently 2 days left. You can now select Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, okay. I don't think it really changes anything gameplay-wise. Like I said, it's just a reskin. He plays exactly the same as Sonic. So yeah, the level's very, very linear, like the first level. I did mention that, I think, the last time, where it's just basically a straight dash. Now here's the thing, if the level... Wait, mission failed. What was I supposed to do there? I thought I was supposed to just clear the level and that was it. So here's the question, like that level is in the demo. Speeding through it takes you about 1 minute and 15 seconds, you could probably do that a little bit faster. Why the fuck is there a 1 minute time limit on that fucking level if it's that short? Like really? Like the demo ends roughly about 10 seconds away from that goal line. So let me see what it doesn't... the SOS disappeared. I don't know what I was supposed to do there, but apparently I didn't do it. I thought I was supposed to just beat the level. Next time I'll look for the information. SOS mission. Right, what's the SOS mission then? Yeah, thanks for the information.
Alright, time for Operation Big Wave. We'll surge forward and sweep the enemy away.
How absurd! What can that rabble do with an all-out attack? Now, smash them to smithereens! Infinite, activate the Phantom Ruby!
So I hope you don't mind me replaying these levels just for the costume pieces and stuff, because I think that's what it's for. Oh yeah, there's more infinite things. Press LB, it tells you. Also LT in this. Like you said, that's to change the character. I'm gonna go back to Jailbird. I much prefer his loadout. They both have the same thing, but mine has a passive ability. So I think I'm gonna stick with that.
reinforcements. This is Fox Squad. We can't hold out much more.
80% of our forces have been wiped out, and we've lost contact with the rest.
There's a red ring over here, I think.
And everything falls apart on us.
Wait, what?
The rookie is our only hope now.
I thought... Okay. I thought there was a red ring in the middle there, but it wasn't. It was just a dead end. I saw a red ring at some point on that rail. Fuck it, let's do the next level. So SOS missions don't give you extra lives, you just get one shot and that's it.
Things were going well with Operation Big Wave. Then everything fizzled out when that Phantom Ruby kicked in.
That fake shadow was created using the Phantom Ruby's power, right? Even if it's a virtual reality projection, it's as strong as the real shadow.
Rouge, have you found the intel I was looking for?
No, not yet. But I have reports that Eggman's database is located at the chemical plant. If we can check that out, we might find something there.
That sounds like a promising lead. We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual reality. Tails, can you handle this?
Got it. I'll take Sonic, I mean the other Sonic, with me and head to the chemical plant.
Okay, this looks a bit more vibrant. Like this looks more like the classic
We have to locate the building.
chemical plant.
There's a lot of ground to cover, so just finding it will be a chore.
Shame I can't use the D-pad for some reason. Also, not sure why I had to went and make a whole new song for this. Like, you think they would just use the chemical plant theme? Oh well. I mean, the current song's okay, but it kind of feels like one of those songs where they try to use Genesis instruments and it doesn't sound half as good as the actual song, if that makes sense. Oh, that's right. Hang on a second. I just realised. So, apparently this Sonic comes from the Sonic Mania universe. So if you do if you press jump after jumping, you do the drop dash, right into fucking spikes. Wait a minute. Whoa, what was that? Oh, never mind. I thought I saw sparklies on the checkpoint. Maybe there was sparklies, or it was just like the particle effect. Because I had over 50 rings and I was thinking, wait, was that a special stage or something in that checkpoint? Because I never noticed that before.
Whoa, the water level is rising. Something must have triggered it. Stay sharp.
Quote unquote triggered. Yeah, my commentary for this game has not been good at all. Like, my commentary hasn't been good, period. Like, for anything. Nice. Yeah, there's the drop dash. I actually like that level far better than most of the levels I've played so far. See, I don't want to hate on this game. Like, I like the game. I still wish that there was more they could have done with the game. I know I've said that multiple times. But yeah, it's not terrible. But it's not amazing either. But I'm starting to see some levels that are actually more lengthy, more enjoyable, more well designed. Like the first dozen of levels or so are very short, very linear, very boring, very uninspired, which gave me a really bad first impression. So it feels like it's picking up now, finally. But yeah, we'll see how it continues from here.
Hold on a sec, while I access the data from this computer. Okay, failed battle plans, old robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where does he keep the...
What the hell? Who keeps 10 terabytes of selfie pictures?
Found it! Virtual reality weapon, the Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them. Like a dream so real if you bump yourself in it, your sleeping self will bruise? It's hard to believe. Eggman experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite. If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
It'll be mission. Oh. Right, so where's the SOS thing? It doesn't really tell me what the SOS thing is. Whatever, I'll just beat the level again. Hopefully it will not say mission failed.
Other forces are busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route. It's up to you to save Sonic now. Find him.
Ah, I missed that third one again. Oh, was that the mission? Yeah, there's somebody standing in there. I guess I have to finish the level now. I guess that's what I missed the last time. I somehow missed that capsule. I wonder, is he still standing there? I don't want to run too fast in case I walk off. Not be left.
The prisoners are being held in a kind of internment facility. Sonic is probably there too. Security is tight, so stay on your toes.
Nothing in this room either.
Man, we're still trying to fight our way out. They've got us pinned down.
So yeah, I want to apologise for people who might think I hate this game, that I don't enjoy it. Like, I do, I'm enjoying it. I think it's just that my first couple hours of the game are just a little bit sour due to it not feeling, not sort of delivering what I was kind of hoping out of a semi-sequel to Sonic Generations. I was hoping it would offer a bit more than what's here. What's here is good, but it feels like it's doing the absolute minimum of what they should have done next. Not that I would know what they should have done next, fuck. Okay, I'm not doing that again. Like, how many times have we done that one level? It keeps bringing me back there. That fucking SOS mission. But yeah, I like the game. I do like it. I'm not falling in love with it, but I don't despise it either. At the moment it's kind of a bit of a love-hate relationship, but it's mostly love, I guess. Leaning toward love, rather. I don't remember which one's the next one. So there's like a secret level as well. I think I'll wait till I beat the game to check out the secret levels. Here we go, stage 19.
I don't like sitting on the bench, but there's nothing to do till Tails gets back.
Way to jinx it! Metal Sonic has been spotted in the city!
Is it another fake?
Why would they bother making a fake out of something that already isn't real? Couldn't they just build more? Either way, it's getting wrecked. Let's go, partner.
Watch out! Metal Sonic was spotted near there.
Strange. I don't see him anywhere. Whew, that was a close one. Good work, partner. Keep it up.
So there are some levels where you get to play as both characters. You get the boost of Sonic and you get the grappling hook and utility of... oh fuck. I fucking pressed the A button instinctively just because I see that pop up. But yeah, you get like the best of both. There's Metal Sonic.
Thanks to the Phantom Ruby too, huh? Eggman's new invention is a real pain in the neck.
You might not know what I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Fuck, I missed that last one there. Also, I just realised he's fucking massive. What the fuck? I guess that's part of the infinite virtual reality. Fuck. There we go. Big thanks. There we go. That fucking enemy placement as I was trying to jump and hit him. Right, one more. Wait, what just happened? Excuse me? Why did they run away and why did I fail that? I don't understand what just happened back there. I need to get that boost so I can catch him. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's not quite enough. I have 0 rings.
Here goes, partner! When we join forces, the sky's the limit! Double boost!
There we go. Another weird piece of hair. I wonder if I can put that on him and have it sort of not get rid of the feathers on top of his head. Collect 25 red rings. You've now unlocked an advanced stage. So I think that's what the red rings do. I think they just like give you new secret stages to play.
Hey, that was great! We're like a well-oiled machine. Fighting a well-oiled machine. Huh?
Fist bump. So we got back a little part of the world. Unlocked a secret stage. You can now play Vanish Panel 1. That sounds like it would be frustrating. Extra 1 flying pod. So what was I going to do there? Oh yeah, I was going to check the avatar thing. See, I've not been giving him any headpieces because it gets rid of his hair or feathers on his head. I want to keep that. So I wonder if I can use that hairpiece and it won't get rid of his feather head. Yeah, that works. I wonder if I should use that. There's this as well. See, stuff like this just gets rid of your feathers, which I don't like. I would rather have the feathers just sort of stick out. Let's see. I wish I could change the colour so that I could make this a little bit different. Like, it's a little bit too bright, like a little bit too creamy coloured, like the blonde colour they've chosen for this. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that looks good, or do you think that just looks too stupid? Look at me talking about making a Sonic OC character and it not being stupid. I think for now I'll just leave it off. I think I'm too attached to how it looks without that. Actually, real quick, before we do the next level, let me bring this up real quick. So someone in the Discord drew a piece of fan art for this character, for Jailbirds. It was David Chow who drew this, so I'm just going to show it right now before I forget, because if I don't do it now, I probably will forget to show it. So this is a pretty good little piece of picture. He did it a few hours ago. So there's his interpretation of Jailbird. I think that just looks perfect. I might actually put that in the next thumbnail for the next part of this game on YouTube. The first part went up today, by the way, for people who didn't see the first part. Jailbird getting ready for action. Yeah, fuck the SOS. I'm gonna continue the story.
I figured out a way to stop Eggman's Phantom Ruby.
Great work, Tails.
Based on these readings, the Phantom Ruby requires an incredible amount of energy, which only the Death Egg can provide. We simply stop the energy transfer, and boom! The Phantom Ruby is practically useless.
Simply? Last I checked, the Death Egg is a heavily fortified, well, Death Egg.
True, but I came up with a plan. First, we distract Eggman. While he's not paying attention, we use the chemical plant computer to hack into the Death Egg's weapon systems and shut it down. With no weapons, destroying the Death Egg will be a piece of cake. No Death Egg means the Phantom Ruby is nearly useless.
Well, you know, it's just crazy enough to work. So, first we need a distraction. I'm on it.
No way, Knuckles. You're too easily distracted. That's not a good trait for a distraction. Plus, you're our commander. We kinda need you here.
I like that expression on Knuckles' face right now. Let me just see if I can get that to... Let me see if I can get that to show properly. This is still displayed like it's meant to be for that mobile game that I showed earlier. So there we go. I'm just going to get a nice zoom in on this because that's a beautiful face. Which we must look at your special eyes as well. Look with your special eyes.
How about the rookie? Eggman would never expect it. It may even throw him off a little.
Good idea.
Holy shit, what the fuck is wrong with your face?
One more day before Eggman's plan is executed. So let's hustle.
Hang on a second, right, we need to zoom in on this now, because what the fuck? Hang on, how do I reset this again? I'm kinda worried in case OBS crashes. Hang on a sec. Don't crash. Okay, good. Sometimes reset. That looks so stupid. What have you done? I don't know, did the game do that, or was that... I honestly don't know if he's grinning because he's happy to be selected for the mission, or if the game just glitched out because I alt-tabbed away from it. Either way, I like that. That's perfect. I didn't know Bird had teeth as well. Like, he's got a nice pair of teeth under those fucking beak, like under that beak. Oh, hang on a second, I need to undo that. One moment, please. And also remove it. Yeah, OBS is a bit clunky when it comes to doing stuff like that.
Unidentified heat source detected. Requesting analysis.
Hang on! It's a multi-legged battle mech. The energy readings are off the charts.
So Eggman had another weapon up his sleeve.
Oh fuck! I didn't mean to run into that. I thought I got crushed there, but I didn't. Burst! Nah, I wanted to grab that ring, but I can't reach it. It's too high.
Versionary tactics Sonics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
But how many legs does this thing have? Like, by my count, about 20? Shit. I don't know what that purple thing was there, I was trying to grab that.
The decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
Oh wait, that's an empty Wispin capsule. I thought that was like a purple gem there or something. Crap. Crap. Do I still have that red ring though? Nope.
Time to head back.
Hold on! There's a massive energy source approaching.
Can't let this thing get to the chemical plant. Keep it busy there as long as you can, rookie.
Just sidestepping like I have no business. Yep. Gotta avoid the flying chocolate balls. I keep pressing that A button way too soon, even though it doesn't punish you in any real way. It still annoys me knowing that I'm pressing it too early. It's just when you play video games for the past 10 years, and you come to expect QTE prompts, you'd think, oh, well, press A as soon as it appears. Even after like the 10th time in this game, I still do that. Got a scarf. Got a clown nose. That one I'm gonna have to try out. Oh, that looks snazzy actually. Getting some really cool costume pieces from some of these levels, it seems. Yeah, sure, keep it busy. Looks like the kind of thing one person should be in charge of. That looks cool. I have to say, they went all out with the amount of customization pieces in this game. Like, just when you think you've seen everything, it throws you another bunch of new things that look different from the previous things. Like, you think, oh, it's just like... say like it's 20 pieces of costumes, like 20 sets, and then it's just like recolors of those 20 copied and pasted 5 times. It doesn't seem to be like that. We're building the resistance now a little bit. I'll do one more level and then we'll do we'll do more of episode Shadow.
Almost at the chemical plant. How's the rookie doing with the distraction?
Oh, so far so good. We might have to stop using the nickname Rookie if the kid keeps this up.
Next, We've got to get to the computers at the chemical plant and shut down the Death Egg's weapon system.
Perfect. I've been waiting for my turn to bust some heads.
You know, if they could use the computer systems in Chemical Plant Zone to disable the Death Egg's weapon systems, why didn't they do that in Sonic 2? Just saying. In Sonic 2 it's like, nah, let's just tail this fucking plane and then let's grab onto the rocket into space and take out... Oh fuck. And let's just take out the thing manually. Only now when things are looking oblivious are like, wait a minute, we could do this remotely. Oh fuck! I had one job and that was to not jump.
The rookie did a great job as a decoy. Time for you to do your thing. We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone tries to stop you,
Why am I failing?
The rookie did a great job as a decoy. Time for you to do your thing. We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone tries to stop you, take them out.
Okay, that time I didn't fall.
They won't know what hit them.
But yeah, I just find it funny that they're like, okay, now we can do this remotely. Like, we don't even need to go to Death Egg to deal with it. At some point I would love to stream Sonic Colors, but I'm going to wait until I get better internet so that I can stream it at 60 FPS using a mod. Like about a year ago, this month, I streamed Sonic Unleashed, the Wii version, at 60 FPS, and that was pretty good. Like, the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed is not as good as the other versions, like the Xbox and PS3 versions, but it's still pretty good for its own, like, own version of the game. But being on the Wii and having limited power, the game runs at like 30 frames per second, but you can use Dolphin and in some form of modding to get it to run at 60, and it looks really nice and performs really well at 60. Yeah, I really gotta stop doing that so hastily. Good thing that goop stuff doesn't actually do damage. Oh. Oh, okay.
I found a way through to the computer room. All right. Now we can destroy the Death Egg.
I have to say though, the levels are starting to show a bit more variety now and not just like the city over and over again. I'm guessing the reason it showed the city so much early game was because like the resistance was very small and we were kind of like sort of taking back the city bit by bit before we could like branch out to other parts of the worlds. That might be why it was so repetitive early on, I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. Because I lost count of how many times I went to that city area where it was just like all fire and blaze. The computer room? Find the computer room! Oh, so I've really got to learn to jump there. There we go. I kept missing that fucking second jump. We did it, guys. We found the computer room. Mission accomplished. Let's go home. Oh god, we got a gold bodysuit now. Yeah, last time I played this there was like a full body green metallic latex spandex sort of thing that covers like the entire body, not just the body itself. Like it covers the head and like the appendages. So now we've got like a gold variant of that. Good for us. Oh, we're starting to fight back. Like we've almost completely taken back control. Right, well I think I'm going to stop there and we'll do episode Shadow and we'll finish the main campaign next time probably, because I think we're not that far from the ends. But I think we've got a little bit to go yet. So let's check episode Shadow, which is the prequel chapter I think to the game. Like we did a bit of this last time. So we'll do a bit more of it now. Stage 3. Yeah, this song is from Shadow the Hedgehog. I remember this tune. Virtual reality.
Shadow? Shadow? Shadow, do you read me?
That guy. What happened to Infinite?
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody home? We're going to pick up Omega. He was destroyed 3 months ago, remember? Get it together.
Are we like hallucinating right now? Also, this is from Sonic Adventure 2, this song. In fact, why don't we adjust I actually like this song. I feel the sound effects were kind of drowning out the music anyway, so... Copyright Content ID in 3, 2, 1... Shit. Oh, why'd they do that? Yeah, that's the Bio-Lizard theme. Probably one of the most annoying bosses in any Sonic game. Both forms of it. Holy shit. Okay, that's one thing that Sonic can't do. Also, he can not die. Or he can die.
This is where Omega was destroyed. But there's no sign of it.
Yep.
This is where Omega was destroyed. But there's no sign of it here.
Sure seems that way. Probably because it never really happened.
What?
Affirmative. I have never known to defeat defeat.
Omega?
I am not defeated. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak.
What the fuck? I am not weak.
This is where Omega
Worthless consumer models.
There's no sign of it here.
Sure seems that way. Probably because it never really happened.
What?
Affirmative. I have never known to defeat defeat.
Omega?
I am not defeated. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak.
What is this?
crap. I really wish I didn't die there, because now the song goes back to the start. Wait, didn't we just do this part of the level, or is this a different part? Oh, never mind, this is the different part. God, listening to that song just makes me want to play Sonic Adventure 2 again.
Where? I'm back here. No. Is this an illusion?
This is reality, Shadow. Your reality. I didn't expect to see you come back alive, but you must admit, it was a truly wonderful show, wasn't it? This power, before we've even tuned it, just as I thought, it is unrivaled. Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Sonic? What are you plotting? What is this? Stop! Where do you think you're going, Infinite?
Shadow? Shadow! Finally, the connection's back. What are you doing?
Rouge?
Forget it. Get away from there as soon as you can. There are explosions going off all over. The facility's about to collapse.
Withdrawing now. What's the meaning of all this?
On a certain day in Green Hill, Eggman's army launches a savage attack.
Rouge, are you telling me the truth?
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's nothing to worry about. We've got the advantage now. Sonic is there too, so I don't think it's a big enough deal for you to head out.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without...
Shadow, this is not good. Hurry, get over there.
What is it, Rouge? What happened?
Yeah, so this is the point where he pretty much takes over.
Is everyone okay?
We are thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh? Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal! Chaos! Huh?
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic!
Whoa!
No, wait, it's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
We saw this cutscene already, but I'm just going to play it again anyway, because why not?
What are you? How are you doing? Oh!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Running out of time here, Tails!
Sonic!
Oh, is that it? There's no more levels? Right, okay, so I guess that's the end of the prequel thing. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more there, like maybe like another level, but there you go. Yeah. Unless there's like a mission list thing. I mean, the only other thing to do is just get the red rings, but... So yeah, that was fairly short, but then again, it was just like a little extra episode thingy. How'd I go back to title screen? Oh yeah, it's that button. Right, so I think I'll finish this next time. I mean, I'm not sure how much there is left, but I imagine not that much, because we're starting to take back most of the world now. So it seems like we're coming up to the end of the game, but I'm going to be ending the stream in like a minute, so yeah, I'll do it next time.